Connectivity options currently available in the National Capital Region include trains of Indian Railways, Delhi Metro Rail, state transport buses and taxis, while affordability is not a concern. However, what is missing is a modern urban mobility solution for faster regional intercity commute. Now, this is the GAP Regional Rapid Transit System, or the RRTS, a rail-based regional transit system, is going to plug in. National Capital Region Transport Corporation (NCRTC) is mandated for implementing the RRTS across the National Capital Region. Our correspondent Tapas Bhattacharya spoke to MD of NCRTC, Vinay Kumar Singh, and also explored how it is going to change the way people do intercity travel.
Regional rapid transit system is one of the major imports in Western countries, especially in Europe. Joining me is NCRTC MD Vinay Kumar Singh to talk more about how this is going to prove a major boon for Delhi NCR people.
Normally this kind of technology, when it comes to a new country, then there is a lot of international component. But what we have done here in Delhi is that most of the packages we have taken up under Make in India scheme of Government of India. In fact, if you see, the trains are being manufactured 100% in Gujarat, Savli. And our signaling and telecommunication contracts, which are very sophisticated advanced technologies, these are also under Make in India contract.
This is also a project that is expected to help in reducing the pollution level, especially in Delhi NCR. This particular project will usher in a massive revolution in terms of mitigation measures of environment.
Actually, the whole project is sanctioned on the basis of reducing the congestion and pollution in Delhi and NCR. As people move from private transport to public transport, there is a huge reduction in the public transport on the roads. In this particular case, about 1 lakh vehicles will be off the road from Delhi-Meerut corridor itself, reducing the pollution to considerable extent on long-term basis. Giving you some number, about it should be about 250,000 tons of CO2 every year reduction. See, if we talk about all the 3 corridors of the priority section, there will be requirement about 250 megawatt of power on daily basis. Out of which majority of it, which will be about 80%, will be through the renewable sources, and totally it will be blended power. Other than that, we are using solar panels on the roofs of all depots, all stations, all buildings, and we will be able to produce about 11 megawatt of power from that also. So, considerable portion of the whole requirement of power is through the green sources.
When can we expect the project to, first phase to be completed and then the whole project to be completed? Because a lot of people are really looking forward, especially people who are coming from Delhi NCR region.
So, the Delhi-Meerut corridor on which we are working presently, this will be completed in March 2025. That is the government target. But we will start one priority corridor of about 17 kilometers between Duhai and Saibabad in March 2023. But we are working hard to prepone this target to December 2022. When we started planning about the integration with the other modes of the transport in Delhi, we found that there is a huge requirement of doing this, and we are committed to doing the multimodal integration with the other modes of transport. This is going to help tremendously the people who are using public transport, and it will move the people from private transport to public transport. We are integrating with the airport, we are integrating with all 7 lines of Delhi Metro, and we are going to integrate with the 2 Indian railway stations, that is Anand Vihar and Nizamuddin, and large number of bus stands and ISBT.
Appreciate your time. So that was MD of NCRTC, Vinay Kumar Singh, telling us that it's going to be a massive boon for the common people who will be using the regional rapid transit system to travel to and forth from Delhi to NCR. With camera person Satyaprakash Dubey, this is Tapas Bhattacharya for TD India, Delhi.